Welcome! I'm going to share with you a personal conversation I had amongst friends about how I set up an effective filing system. So literally in rainbow color, Roy G. Biv all the way down. And then there was no purple category, so I invented one. So I had to have purple in there, so I broke it up. Okay, so if you are following along with me or doing the ducks in a row, which I know that some of you have intentions to do, yay! Thanks, Betty. And then I know Teresa's doing it with me. And she and I are keeping each other accountable. Okay, so first of all, don't keep all the crap, which I've mentioned this before, and I've shared this document, the paper retention guidelines. Just get rid of as much as you can as soon as it comes into your house. Now, this is just kind of like ATM receipts. I get rid of those ASAP. I do not keep them for a month, but if you're paranoid and you want to keep them and just want to make sure you reconcile everything, keep them for a month and then get rid of those suckers. You can even maybe use one of these little things to keep your receipts in. Just put them all in the same place and then throw them away. So what I'm going to be focusing on, though, is showing you guys how I organize the stuff that you have to keep for a long time, like the stuff that you keep for 7 years and the stuff that you keep indefinitely and forever. So that's what I've got in this file here. So this is all my personal stuff. And it doesn't look real official being in this little plastic bin, but I do this just to organize it. And I've got a few more things I need to add into it. Then when I'm 100% done with my ducks in a row and I feel completely organized, I'm going to move this stuff into its permanent home, which will be in a filing cabinet. And Teresa, since you like the binder idea, you could just move everything that is, and I'll talk about the categories, everything that is grouped by category into its own binder if you want. So like all the orange stuff would be in a binder. All the yellow stuff would be together in a binder because it's all the same category. Okay, so moving on to...
I would say too, I do already have like color-coded or binders set up. Or I'm working in the process of setting them all up, and I'm just putting things straight into the binder right away. And the reason I love the binder is because our filing cabinet, my husband would pull things out and not necessarily put them back in the right place or put them back. And with the binder system, like it's a little bit more of a conscious effort, like, oh, I have this binder out and I'm taking this out and I have to put, I'm hoping it's going to be a lot more efficient with my husband because he just would not put things back in the right place, and it was frustrating.
Right. So I'll be interested to see how that works for you, because for me, pulling a binder out and opening up clips, but now you've got the file protectors in there maybe instead, or that's a goal.
Yeah, I have those pocket protectors where I can just, like, all of my tax returns, I moved them over to where they're each in their own document protector. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name.
Yeah.
And so that way he just pulls up that document and we have the taxes we need for the whatever year he's looking for. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So at least you know if it's in the binder, it's at least going to be easier for him to put it in the correct binder because it's totally separate. He may not put it in the correct file page protector, but
I'm aware.
At least it's there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see if that works better. Okay. And
at least it won't be in the manuals page or something like that.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yes, very smart. But the reason why, if you are working through this ducks in a row thing with me, that I recommend using these, it's just because it's portable. I had stuff scattered all over the house and where things, they seem like they were a good idea, but nobody else would know where they were except for me. So this is portable. I suggest that if you, again, are working through this, get one that has a lid like this that you can completely take off. Not one, because you'll see some that where the lids are attached, you can just flip it up. Those get super stinking annoying. If you're constantly working in this, it'll flap down on you. It'll break off and snap. So anyway, but when I'm working with clients, just FYI, a lot of times I will buy the ones that have the lids attached to them because they have so many totes like this and there's no lids anywhere and I can't stack them. So, but for this purpose, I would get one that has a lid that comes off. Okay, but let's dive in here. Okay, so this is how I've got it grouped. So I've got personal, my assets, which is just like what's in this documents to gather little, whatever you call it, documents to gather. Document sounds weird. Okay, So all of my personal stuff I've got in the front, and I'm putting it just in the order that I've got it on my documents to gather, just because it makes sense in my head. And then I really like to do, so I used, you don't have to use a label maker, but I love the label makers. So I used a different color label for the actual category, and I just attached it to the first file here. And then everything, so birth certificates, marriage, passports, everything in this is all your personal information. It's all the same color. And then just the next one is assets. And then this would be everything that I own, all of our vehicle titles that we own. I need to add something here. I don't remember what's in there. Oh, this is my jewelry. I need to put my jewelry receipts in there. The ranch, money. So this would be like investments. So our 529 plans, the college savings plans, inheritance from Rob's grandpa, some of his investments and stock options, mineral rights, which someone bought our mineral rights from us. So we got like $500. That was probably a stupid thing to do. And now I don't think we own our mineral rights anymore. We didn't know any better. Anyway, so debts and payments. So I put that in an ugly color because I don't want any debt and payment. So this to me is like, this is the ugly green. Like, 'cause I want to get rid of these files. I don't want any debt. So this is the car payments. And then I need to make a little label for my car. I put property taxes underneath debts and payments, our HOA crap. And then insurance information. So all of your insurance you own, auto, boat, life, homeowners, whatever. Oh, I've got separate insurance for our ranch. Okay. And then medical information I put in blue. And again, remember, I love the tabs off to the side. And then just everybody has their own little folder. And I was confused as to what to do with my pets. So I just put them under medical. So, because really all the documents I keep are just kind of medical stuff for the dog and the cat, plus their, what do you call it? The tracking system thing. And that is how I get my ducks in a row. I have since transferred those documents out of the plastic bin into their permanent location.